This is the first year we've done it as a My House project. Last year, the National Guard sponsored a clothing drive, and they held it at Wasilla Middle School, and hardly anybody came. And what we learned about that was that the kids will come where they're comfortable being, and we had to put it in a place where they're comfortable coming. And so we took all the stuff from the National Guard clothing drive last year, moved it over here the following weekend on a Saturday school, and we had 100 kids that showed up. This year, we had 25 kids in the first hour and a half. We're expecting around 150 kids. This community is so generous. It's just awesome. We had like 4 big pickup truck loads full of clothing and really nice, lots of nice warm coats and socks and fleece and sweaters and snow pants and boots and hats. And we have haircuts. We have a couple people from the recovery community just available if kids want to talk to them about recovery. If you're having a challenge with substance abuse, we have people available. We're not pushing that, but it's available. We have food, noodles and stuff that's lightweight that they can take with them. And some of these kids have been homeless since they were 13 or 14. They stay with friends. They stay with, a family member if they can find one, just wherever. If you look up there, there's sleeping bags piled up there. And I like to have 4 or 5 sleeping bags up there at a time because in the wintertime when it's really cold, there have been times when I've handed those out to kids going out the front door with a gas card and said, call me in the morning. We don't have a place for these kids. And a lot of people in the community will say, some of those kids choose to be homeless. And you know what? Some of them do because they're fighting with their parents and they're too stubborn to go home. But we don't coddle those kids when they're behaving like that. I offer mediation. And if they don't want to do that, then, I'll say, well, a couple cold nights out won't hurt you. But some of these kids just, that's not the case. Some of them are kids I talk to in my travels and from school to school, and they really just have nothing. And so, when high school kids come in and the first thing they go to is socks and hats, that they have needs. And so I'm thrilled.